I can't miss. Diamonds on my neck and on my wrist. Now they tryna get me out of mix. That's why me and bro, we don't mix. Told a friend, shawty.
All right, my guys. So I'm not gonna sit here and give y'all like a super sad story. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give y'all some events that just made my ass kick it into gear. KT. All right, man, I want to thank you guys for dropping those comments on those videos, man. Super dope. I love them. And y'all know I respond all the time. I'm gonna get into it why I was pretty much homeless for 5 years. What an idiot, right? Stupid. I used to be a security guard. That shit didn't go well. I think the last job I was working was like at a dispensary. They got raided. They made us lay on the ground. They took my gun. I felt like shit. They had M16s and everything. They pointed that thing at me. I laid right the fuck down because they took my gun, my cell phone. And I had just got this car, which was like a SRT Charger, put rims on it, tinted windows, all that good stuff. And they thought like I was helping these people sell drugs, basically, illegally. But I was like, no, I got paycheck stubs. These people were paying me in paychecks like $1,000 a week, which was great. That's why I ended up getting that big ass car note. But once I got fired, well, once they shut it down, I had this giant car note and I didn't have no money to pay it. I ended up becoming a dancer for maybe like a couple years or something like that. But that also wasn't going too well because I thought it was pretty much like, hey, you get a bunch of work, you make a bunch of money, blah, blah, blah. You make money, you make good money, I'm not gonna lie, but it just wasn't enough to take care of a house, a giant car note, and all the other things that I had to do, like my kids, all that good stuff. I was paying people to pretty much sleep on their floors. I couldn't afford an apartment at the time. Yeah, sucky, right? Trying to pay this car off, but as I got close to paying it off, I was sleeping in it. I had all my shoes, all my clothes, everything in this car. And the back window got busted. Some people ended up stealing things out of it, and I didn't have enough money to fix it right away. And a police officer pulled up on me while I was asleep in the parking lot of the 24-hour fitness, where I would go to shower and change and put on clothes. This police officer pulls up on me, and he sees like all of this stuff, and the car tags was outdated. It didn't have an insurance. It didn't have any insurance because I didn't have enough money to pay for it. So he ended up towing my car and put it on a 30-day hold with all my stuff in it. Not even bullshitting you. From the tow yard, after the 30 days was up, the janky ass company that financed the car ended up picking up the car, well, basically repossessed it, and told me if I don't pay the car off and pay the fee for it getting a 30-day impound, that I couldn't get it back. And I had to do it within 2 weeks. I went super hard, making as much money as I possibly can in the next 2 weeks. So I ended up making like $4,000 or something like that to get the freaking car back. And I gave it all to them, including the money that I was saving to start my business. Like I was putting little bits aside. I had to give it all to get the car back, because I thought in my mind, if this car get repossessed and it goes on my credit, the people that financed my car didn't even put all my positive payments on my credit. They only put the negative shit, so which made my credit bad anyway. So I ended up with like a 490 or something like that. Fucking pig-headed ass. I get the car back, so I paid it off, and that was after sleeping in it for about a year. I couldn't enjoy it being paid off. I had to hurry up and sell it. Hurried up and sold it. Used the money to get an apartment. I used the money to get a laptop and stuff like that. I paid this kid to help me build my website for my business, but this fucker basically janky. 1 year later, after struggling to pay rent and all this other stuff, I got more money together, and I learned how to do the website thing myself. Built my website on my cell phone, got it up and running within a week, and that weekend I was making money. Shit happens, man. Sometimes you're down and it could be longer than what you think. Maybe stuff not gonna happen as fast as you like, but it doesn't mean you're not blessed. It doesn't mean the blessings aren't there. All you gotta do is just go for it. So if you have any goals in mind, just think about them every day. You know, manifest them, think about them, pray on them, stuff like that. And then make your move.
She want me to lock it down, but I told her to pass the key. You gotta slow it down, girl, you moving too fast for me. Nobody did it like this, so they wonder, they asking me if I can slow it down, cause it's coming too fast for me. Baby, don't try it, just stop it. You should know that I got options. I be fly like I live in the cockpit. Mess around with the money, get drop kick. Only one in the city to pop.
Man, I can't tell you how many times I've been at the gas station in this damn thing, man. It eats the pockets alive. It only get like 8 miles to the gallon. That's pretty crazy. But I love it. Man, it's kind of crazy because just a few years ago, I had people talking shit like, what are you going to do with yourself? And now I got people asking me questions. How did you do it? which is pretty, it's pretty cool though. I mean, you know, hey, I got to prove a few people wrong, and it wasn't about that anyway. It was just about getting my shit together and making a way for myself and my family. I don't have $30, $50, $40,000, $100,000 to drop down on any damn thing. So I'm gonna use these people's money and I'm gonna pay them back little by little, because that's how it works. And I had like a 4 something, but after I start paying on this box car for like, I think I was paying on the box car for about a year. My credit started to go up, and I went and got a credit card with K's Jewelry. I was paying on that for a year. Credit went up even more, and I went and got another credit card with Wells Fargo. I used that a few times, paid it off. Credit went up again. Then I went and got a Best Buy, used that, paid it off. Credit went up again, ended up asking for a higher limit on all my credit cards. I got approved for that, and that shot my credit up once again. My credit was from a horrible score of 490, something like that, to an 8. It's an 801. So it averages from 780 to an 801. Dope. KT, man. Woo-hoo. Yeah, it's a Jaguar. Yeah, that thing pretty fly. Another little Jag. This coupe is dope as hell though. That sedan is too. Sedan is fire, but that coupe is super fire. Yeah, man. It ain't over till the fat lady sing, and if she starts singing, put some tape on her mouth. I'm just playing. I know it's tough right now. For a lot of us. I'm still in my mind about a few things, but I try to kick that to the side and just enjoy myself. Me getting this car right here, I felt like it was just time. Like, man, I'm tired of waiting. This is what I want. Let me go get it. I got it. And it just makes me want to work harder, basically. Having it makes me want to work harder because I know I got to hustle anyway. My job is a hustle every single week. I never know how much I'm going to make. I don't get no solid paycheck. I'm not making the same amount every week. It could be... I can make $100 one week, and then the next week I can make $2,000. That's just how it works. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I enjoy it, and it's giving me a chance to open up more businesses and do things for people that I love. When this channel gets up and it gets cracking, I'll be able to share shit with my subscribers too, man. That thing crazy. I love it. Basically, I made this video, I'm telling you guys, because I don't want you to end up in a situation that I was in. And if you're already in that situation, do your best to get out of that situation. Being homeless, sleeping in the car, stuff like that, it's uncomfortable and it's not safe. When you have your own shit and you're doing your own thing, you're making your own money, and you're pushing yourself, it pushes you even harder to do better. Now, I'm not trying to be a millionaire. I don't care about that shit. I just want to have enough money to be comfortable and to help others and to help those down in the level and stuff like that.